Hello everyone, and welcome back to the Student YouTube channel. I am Putri Ayuningshas, and today we are going to dissect a highly fascinating, dynamic, and unique topic that bridges the world of numbers with the world of psychology. We will be discussing an introduction to behavioral accounting. Why is this topic so important? Because for a long time, most people have thought that accounting is merely about debits, credits, financial statements, and pure mathematics. However, behind every single digit presented in a financial report, there is a human being making a decision. This is exactly where behavioral accounting comes into play, and today we are going to explore it deeply together. At its core, behavioral accounting is a specialized branch of accounting that studies the reciprocal relationship between accounting systems and human behavior within an organization. While conventional accounting focuses strictly on how to prepare accurate financial statements in accordance with standard regulations, behavioral accounting goes a step further by asking, how does this accounting information actually influence the decisions, motivation, and actions of individuals or groups within the company? Conversely, this field also investigates how the attitudes, mindsets, and mentalities of employees or managers influence the way accounting systems are designed and executed. The primary focus is no longer just on sheets of paper or figures on a computer screen, but on the psychological aspects of the human beings who drive those numbers. To grasp this concept more easily, let us break its scope down into three main dimensions: individual behavior, group behavior, and organizational behavior. At the individual level, we look at how a manager, for example, reacts to a specific budget report or a sales target set for them. Does that target motivate them to perform better, or does it cause overwhelming stress? Moving to the group level, we study how financial metrics impact team dynamics, collaboration, or even rivalry between different departments within the company. Meanwhile, at the organizational level, we examine how the overall corporate culture influences whether employees comply with or resist the existing accounting control systems. These three dimensions are deeply interconnected and shape the overall working atmosphere of a business. In practice, there are several psychological and environmental factors that heavily influence these behavioral accounting dynamics. The first factor is motivation, which is the internal drive that pushes a person to act and achieve financial goals. The second factor is perception, or how an individual interprets financial data. Two different managers might look at the exact same financial loss report with completely different perceptions. One might perceive it as a devastating failure, while the other sees it as an excellent opportunity to reevaluate their strategy. Other crucial factors include personal attitudes, the immediate work environment, and the broader organizational culture. A highly stressful work environment that demands instant results can often pressure individuals into taking unethical actions just to meet the numbers required by the accounting system. So, what does a real-world application look like in the workplace or an organization? One classic and very common example occurs during the budget preparation process. Imagine a department manager who is asked to submit their budget plan for the upcoming year. Because the manager knows that their performance will be evaluated based on their ability to meet the budget targets, they might intentionally engage in what we call budget padding or creating budgetary slack. The manager purposely inflates estimated costs or underestimates projected revenues so that the final targets are much easier to achieve. This action is entirely driven by the human desire to secure one's position and look successful. Behavioral accounting helps. Companies recognize this tendency so they can design fairer budgeting systems where employees feel secure without needing to manipulate the data. Another vital application is found in performance evaluation systems. When a company establishes key performance indicators based solely on absolute, cold sales numbers, employees tend to focus blindly on chasing those metrics, often sacrificing customer service quality or workplace ethics in the process. Behavioral accounting helps management understand these psychological side effects, allowing them to design balanced appraisal systems that value the healthy process just as much as the final financial output. Through this comprehensive understanding, management can make far wiser strategic decisions because they are not just reading data on a spreadsheet, but are actually understanding the emotional reality and behavior of their team on the ground. The ultimate benefits of integrating behavioral accounting into a business are immense for its long-term sustainability. By blending psychology with financial systems, companies can significantly enhance overall organizational effectiveness. We can drastically reduce workplace conflicts that frequently arise from unequal budget allocations or unrealistic financial targets. Furthermore, employee productivity and morale naturally boost because the staff perceives the accounting system as a supportive tool for growth, rather than a rigid mechanism designed to monitor and punish their mistakes. To wrap up our lecture today, there is one key takeaway that you must always remember as future accountants and business professionals. The ultimate success of an accounting system never depends solely on how sophisticated the software is or how accurate the numbers are, but on the behavior of the people who use it and how that system affects them in return. Numbers without an understanding of human behavior are just dead data, but numbers coupled with behavioral science become an incredibly powerful management tool. Thank you so much for your time and attention in this digital classroom session. I truly hope this brief explanation gives all of you a fresh perspective on how broad and exciting the world of accounting can be. If you found this learning video helpful for your studies, please hit the like button, drop a comment below sharing which part you found most interesting, and share this video with your fellow classmates. Don't forget to subscribe to our student YouTube channel so you never miss out on our upcoming educational content. Until our next lecture, keep up the great spirit in your studies, and never stop exploring the depths of knowledge.